Hi, everybody. I just wanted to come online and I've got a couple of November releases that I just got in the mail that I wanted to share with you and have a little bit of a chat. Um, I need to know, um, Christmas is coming, Black Friday is going to be here. And I know that money is, tight. I know that, we're all watching for sales and stuff, and they are coming. Um, but all of this tariffs and things are really beginning to affect the companies that, we know and love. And I, I've read, and I don't know if it's true, that the companies will be doing releases, but they'll be smaller releases, and I think that's a good thing. I don't know how you feel about it. Excuse me. Um, but especially with the holidays coming, we don't have that disposable income, and you may not have much of a disposable income right now, even without the holidays. So I think them going to smaller releases is a good thing. If we have less to choose from, then, they'll sell more probably of what they've got, and we'll be more mindful of what we're doing. I've tried, and I've said this before, to stay away from things that I have, like duplicates, or not duplicates, but similar things. There are a lot of things across companies that are very similar. I have the subscriptions to Altenew, but I skip them now if it's maybe a different flower, but does it look similar to one that I have? Because nobody's going to know the name of the flower, I don't need it if it's going to look practically the same. I did partake of Tailored Expressions. This last week they had a sale. She had 30% off. Excuse me, every day was something different. But I've noticed a lot of companies are going to, like, they're having a sale up to 50% off, but only one thing is 50% off and everything is 5% or 10%. So we need to be mindful when we're doing that kind of shopping. At least I need to be, and I get wrapped up in it. I want to start coming the new year, and you'll still see some new things, but I want to start going into my stash. I'm almost done inventorying all my old stuff except for pre-COVID stuff, and having to touch everything, having to look at everything, and putting it in inventory makes me realize how much stuff that I have that I haven't used. And I'm sure you, maybe not all of you, but I'm sure a big percentage of you are that way. So I want to start doing a video, once a week or once every couple of weeks, of pulling something out from the past, and using it. And you may have it, you may have something similar, but if you have it, bring it out and, craft with me with it. Fall in love with it again. We bought it for a reason, and then, it gets lost in the shuffle, and then we don't use it, or we don't see it again, or, so I want your thoughts. Has your spending changed? Are you being more cautious with, or picky about what you purchase? Um, Lord knows if I never bought another thing, I would probably have enough to use for my lifetime that's left. Um, but, we're all attracted to shiny, fun trinkets. So we know that's not going to happen as a whole. But that being said, I do have some new stuff to show you. But do leave me a comment. Let me know, what you think. Let me know what's changed. If anything, maybe you've always been very frugal or very, conscious of what you buy, and maybe you've given yourself a budget and you don't go over that. Let me know what's worked for you, what you're doing or not doing. So, and then let's explore, like, we can use the dies to emboss with. Embossing folders we can do so much with. There's, I don't think we use all of our supplies, at least I know I don't, to its full potential. So I think that's something that, I'd like to explore too. So let me know what you think. Let me know what you're doing or not doing. Leave a comment. Let me know. So, as I said, that being said, I do have a couple of things to share with you. So, somewhere along the line, I missed this Spellbinders set last year. And it just called to me this year. And because I have some nieces, and they are adult, who all have their jammies, all have their slippers, and I thought this would be perfect for their Christmas cards. So I don't know. It just is so cute. Look at little reindeer slippers, little monster feet, bunny rabbit, penguin, Santa. You make the pajama pants. It was just so cute. Just so cute. And I have nothing like this. So evidently this came out, and I think this was, it was the die of the month for October. And they re-released it because, look, they added unicorns and moo cows and sharks and little monsters and frogs. Look at how cute those are. So cute. So I ended up getting the bundle. So originally, I believe, originally, this one, you get the add-on, and look at delivering furry wishes and penguin kisses. Hope your day is full of cozy toes and warm wishes, sending you fuzzy feelings and festive cheer. Hope your holidays sparkle with joy and happiness. And this is a better press plate. So originally you could get that with this one. And so they came out with Cozy Toes. Good friends are like well-loved slippers. So this isn't so much like a holiday, but you could do this anytime. Wishing you a day of absolute comfort. Want to hang out in real life, slippers allowed. I'd leave the house for you. You've been on my mind. Consider this a warm hello. I'll bring the cheese and an outfit with drawstrings. You're my go-to for comfort, laughs, and late-night chats. Your birthday deserves the coziest kind of celebration. And this one says, some days just call for slippers. So I had to. I know, I just gave that whole speech, but like I said, we're going to find things that speak to us and we just can't say no, and this was one of them. So I picked this up and I will be using it. I have a box of different Christmas dies and stamps so that I'm going to try to make a Christmas card suited for each family, like my sister-in-law and, my nieces. They're all adults, grown up, they have children, but they're all kids at heart. So I'm going to try to gear each one specific for that person. Fingers crossed. I don't know how that'll work, but we'll see. So the other thing that I just got, and this is another one of those things that I don't have anything like this. And if you've been following, I'm really enjoying Kristina Werner's new line that she started a few months ago, and she sells it through Concord and 9th. But I think I don't know, I think she outdid herself this time. And this, let me see, where's the one that I want to show you first? Here. I love her stencils because you can make 2 panels at the same time. I love her handwritten, her sentiments. But this one, this theme is called Everything Will Be Okay. And we've got the stamps and the dies. And it says, everything will be okay, I promise. This is tough. It's okay to feel this way. You'll get through this. You are stronger than you know. Cheering you on. You got this. Better days ahead. Each day is one step closer. I'm here for you. Call or text anytime. Hang in there. Everything will be okay. Thinking of you. Sending hugs. You are strong. You can weather this storm. And these subsets are separate from, the main sentiment. So you can have this on the front and this inside. You can just mix or match. She now puts the name of the stamp that goes with the die so that you don't have to try to kind of figure it out, which I think is great. But how uplifting is this, especially nowadays and through the holidays? It's nice to be told that everything will be okay. Because sometimes life is tough, and I just thought this was just perfect. So then I went down the rabbit hole because I love her stuff. And look, sending hugs, here for you, it will be okay, in her big chunky letters. And then look at how nice and big this hello is. I'm always using hello. I'm thinking of you for my senior cards. And this is the thin and then the thicker, which I think is nice. And then she's got these double hearts, and there are things that will fit in the double heart. And then this background stamp is a repeat. So if you stamp it and then move it over and stamp it again, this part will line up perfectly with this part. This part down here will line up perfectly with this part. So you can do a bigger, you can do a scrapbook page if you wanted, and it would all match. And then her stencils. This, I don't know if you can see this, but it is the little circles, and each one is a little bit smaller. So you can use them individually, you can use them together, you can use some of them together. This is what it shows when you're using them individually. But to be able to put, you know, this one on top of this one, on top of this one, on top of that one, and use like a graduate monochromatic, you know, a graduation of deeper colors, or just some fun colors to go together. It would just be so much fun. And then this one's called Cara Medallion Stencil Pack. And I'm not sure. There's 6. There's 6 layers. And this is all 6 layers together. You know, she always has the background. And then she's got a stencil for each of these layers. Or you can do it like this. She just used, I think she just used the background one and then just did an ombre effect. She's just so so smart with her things that she does. So I ended up, because I love everything, and this is only the 3rd time I bought her entire I Want It All bundle, but it just spoke to me. And it's, you save money because you get a discount on the bundle. So, and then she included in the release Lucky Alpha stamps and the matching dies. So I just, look at how cute that is. The big and then the little, it's like they're all like squishy. I just thought they were so cool. So that's it. I will be using these in the very near future in a video. So, oh, I just noticed that this little heart here, she even has a little die for it. Isn't that cute? So, and then stitching. She's just so clever. She really is. All right, so that's it. I just wanted to share those with you. This is everything that I showed you is from the November release, and they're all still available as far as I know. And I think Spellbinders just started a sale today, but it's one of those up to, you know, so I think a lot of things are probably on the lower end. So unless there's something that you've been wanting, I'm sure everybody is going to start gearing up for their Black Friday sales, and discounts should be bigger next week. So, all right, so leave me a comment let me know, what we talked about in the beginning, what you're doing, how you're feeling, um, how it's impacted, your shopping and stuff. Yeah, and any questions or anything, leave me a comment. And I think, before I forget, I think Diamond Press has 50% off their entire site. Maybe for 1 more day, 2 more days. I don't know. If you're interested, you can look. Because 50% off is a great discount. All right, so that's it. Leave me a comment. If you have not subscribed yet, you can hit that subscribe button. If you hit the bell, it'll send you notifications when a new video is ready to watch. The thumbs up is the like button. If you like the video, hit that thumbs up. That's the only way that YouTube knows, and they will help promote the video, which is important for little channels like mine. And the share button. Sharing is caring. They've made it easy to do that. So, all right. So, you have a good rest of the week. And until next time, stay safe, stay well, and happy crafting. Bye-bye.